"She's really coming," one of the guests whispered, half laughing into her champagne flute as the millionaire leaned back with a smug grin. "Of course she is," he said, tossing his phone on the table. "Told her it was an honorary appreciation gala. Wanted to see if she'd actually show." Around the gold-draped ballroom, tuxedos sparkled under chandeliers and diamond bracelets clinked against crystal glasses. It was a night of wealth, ego, and elegance, an exclusive inner circle where status was everything. The man of the hour, Raymond Holt, was worth $500 million and behaved like he ruled the universe. And tonight, as a cruel inside joke, he invited the hotel's cleaning lady. Her name was Elle. No last name needed. Everyone at the hotel knew her, not because she spoke much, but because she was always there. First in, last out, head down, cleaning up the messes left behind by people who never looked her in the eye. She never complained, never asked for more, just nodded, smiled, and disappeared with her mop bucket. So when a sleek black car pulled up to the red carpet and the doorman opened it with robotic routine, the entire crowd turned. First came the heel. One red stiletto kissed the carpet like a quiet drumbeat. Then another. And then she stepped out. It wasn't the uniform they recognized. It wasn't the mop or gloves or headscarf. It was the woman. Elle stood tall, wrapped in a crimson gown that fit like it was made just for her. The fabric shimmered with subtle fire, slit high along her thigh, her back bare, her silhouette confident but not forced. Her long golden hair fell in waves over one shoulder, her makeup soft but striking. And her eyes, those deep blue eyes that no one had ever really looked into before, scanned the room with silence. She didn't smile. She didn't wave. She walked. The ballroom hushed. Men who hadn't looked at her twice when she vacuumed their floors now stumbled over words. Women froze mid-sentence. Every neck turned. Every camera paused. Even Raymond, wine halfway to his lips, stopped and blinked twice. "Is that?" someone muttered. "That's her," whispered another. "The cleaning lady?" But there was nothing of that in her now. Elle walked down the center of the room like she owned the floor. Not like she was pretending, but like she had always belonged and was just waiting for the right moment to reveal it. She passed gold-gilded mirrors that once ignored her reflection. She passed hands that never waved, mouths that never thanked her, and she passed Raymond. He stood there, lips parted, trying to turn his scoff into a smile. "Wow," he said awkwardly, "you really cleaned up." She paused, just for a breath. Then she leaned in and said calmly, "Funny. I used to clean your office, now I just clean reputations." He laughed, too loud, too fake. "Come on, it was just a little fun." She stepped back. "Your idea of fun was humiliating someone who couldn't afford a ticket to watch you gloat. But here I am, and here you are, still needing to laugh at others to feel taller." The guests watched, silent. No one moved. Then a man in a navy suit stepped forward. One of the hotel investors. "Ella," he said gently, "I didn't know you had this side." She turned to him steady. "That's because none of you ever looked." He offered his arm. "Would you do me the honor of a dance?" Raymond's jaw tightened. She took the man's arm and stepped onto the floor. The music swelled. They danced slowly, every eye still on her. Every whisper turned into awe. By the end of the night, 3 executives had offered her interviews. 2 stylists asked who designed her dress. 1 reporter from a lifestyle magazine asked for her story. And Raymond? Raymond stood in the corner, forgotten, watching the woman he once mocked become the centerpiece of the night. Later, as the crowd began to leave, Elle stood on the balcony, hands on the railing, watching the city lights. One of the servers walked up, eyes wide. "Miss," he said shyly, "you were incredible tonight." She smiled, the first real smile of the night. "Thank you. What's your name?" "Kevin." "Well, Kevin," she said, handing him a folded card, "come by this address tomorrow. I'm starting a foundation to train and hire people from hospitality, real people, for real opportunities." He stared at her. "But," he stammered, "weren't you?" She nodded. "A cleaning lady, I was. And I'm proud of it, because no one forgets what it's like to be invisible, unless they choose to." As she walked down the stairs, her dress trailing behind her like firelight, no one dared laugh, No one whispered. They only watched. Because Elle didn't just walk into the ballroom, she changed it. So never underestimate someone because of where they stand today. You might be looking at tomorrow's power, dressed in silence and dignity. Before we end this story, let us know in the comment, where are you watching from? If this story inspired you, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.